The Lombardy West community earlier held a memorial service, in fact, for Olarato. Let's watch.
Life well lived. That's how the life of Olarato has been described at this memorial service, where speaker after speaker spoke glowingly about the kind of person that she was. A dynamic person, a very dedicated and, a go-getter who wanted to achieve and, bring the best out of her. And one of the interesting things that came out of this memorial service is that Olarato, the 30-year-old Mongale, had many mothers. And to speak about the kind of life that the interaction that they had with her while she was still here on earth is Candy Smith and Zandi Museme. I'm going to start with you, Candy. Let's speak about the glowing life that you spoke about of Olarato. Let's speak about her glowingly as you describe her. What kind of a young person that she was, that you had interacted with her and you were very close, or you are still very close to her mother as well?
Olarato was just a gem. She was somebody that believed in excelling. She was somebody that worked very hard. She worked hard to achieve so many things that girls her age can only dream of. Olarato bought herself properties. Olarato had cars. Olarato traveled the world. Olarato paid all of these things for herself. Olarato till today, she has never brought in a man at home that we know this is the man that is Olorato's. We were still waiting for her to say, Olarato, we want grandkids, but she was so respectful. She was working on her dreams and her goals. This Olarato did not deserve. And today we are not here to talk about that, but we are here to celebrate the life of a phenomenal woman that has been an example to so many young girls and to us as adults as well. I mean, she has just achieved so much that we can only dream about.
And being determined as she was and looked like she had an insatiable appetite for literature and for education as well. Let's talk about that as well.
Olarato studied. She even worked abroad twice, not once, twice. She has a diploma. This year she decided she left work and she decided to study a master's degree. She was going to finish it by the end of this year, and then pursue a career further in journalism. That is the passion. That is what she could write. She could write speeches. She was an MC. Olarato could sing. She had a marvelous voice. This is such a sudden loss and an untimely loss for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
That's Candy Smith, one of the many mothers that Olarato Mongale had, that she looked up to, that, whenever that she had challenges, she knew that she can tap on her shoulder to have somebody to speak to. But another person that we also call a mother is Zandi Musem. Zandi, let's speak about your association, your interaction. What is it that you can remember that Olarato left an indelible mark in this world?
Olarato was a great activist and spoke greatly against GBV. I think the most important thing that we can take from Olarato is the appetite for life. And she personified her name, Olorato. That's exactly what she was. She gave love wherever she was. She was a shining light. And I think all mothers would have wanted their kids to grow up and look up to Olarato. My daughter spoke earlier and mentioned exactly that. Olarato was a role model to many. And her love for education and pursuing her education and love for travel and not living in broadening her mind and making sure that she traveled the world. I think that is, for me, the most important thing. And I take that from her, that's what we also need to do as adults, as grown-ups. Live life. Live life, because you don't know when's your time coming. So live life to the fullest and do that intentionally.
And as you also spoke, you were emotional about it, and your daughter as well when she spoke, referring to talking about her cousin. It appears like Olarato was a role model to those that live closer to her.
Definitely, she was definitely a role model. She was someone who was not scared to say the truth, and she was someone who was not scared to put kids on the right path. And I think that is what most of these kids would look up to and see, that there's a woman who can stand up for herself, a woman young can own properties, young woman who can own a car, young woman who can say, listen guys, okay, I'm going to stop working, I'm going solo traveling. I think that really, those are the qualities that we see in her, that's why so many young girls will look up to her and see her as someone who really have a great spirit and was really important in their presence.
Thank you very much, and condolences to the family.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Well, these are the two mothers that, Olarato has, as it was said, that she has a lot of mothers that she relied to, that she can go and, have comfort and whenever she wanted, somebody to speak to. And that is how the memorial service went, as we know that the funeral has been planned for Sunday here in Bloemfontein at City Hall.